Should phones be allowed in the classroom? Welcome to today's episode. We have an interesting story to share with you about phones in classrooms. The school bell had just rung and Li Ming's phone rang too. The teacher calmly walked over to him. Right in front of the whole class, she took the phone away. The entire class froze in shock. Some glanced secretly at Li Ming, others whispered, "Oh no, he's definitely in big trouble now." But what happened next, no one expected. The teacher looked at us and smiled warmly. "Today we're not having a normal class. We're going to have a debate instead."
Should phones be allowed in the classroom?
The room went silent for a few seconds. Then, the debate began with students choosing sides and preparing their strongest arguments. Pro side, phones should be allowed. One student stood up immediately. "I believe phones should be allowed in class." We live in an information age. Phones aren't just for fun, they help us learn. We can look up words, find information, take pictures of important notes, and use learning apps to review. Another student added, "And in emergencies, like if something happens at home, having a phone helps us contact our parents quickly and stay safe." They concluded, "Phones aren't the problem, it's how we use them that really matters." With self-discipline, phones can be great learning tools that enhance our educational experience. Con side, phones should not be allowed. Then another student stood up to disagree. "I don't agree. Class time is for focusing on lessons, not looking at phones." He continued, "Many say they use phones to look things up, but often they end up watching videos or texting instead." Before you know it, 10 minutes have passed and nothing was learned during that precious class time. Another student said, "We don't have enough self-control yet to resist the constant temptation of phone notifications." Having a phone nearby during class is like sitting next to a distraction. Can you really resist looking at it? They insisted, for the sake of concentration and classroom discipline, phones should not be allowed in class. The teacher nodded slowly and said, "You all made very good points in this important debate." Phones aren't bad or good by themselves. They are tools that can help or hurt learning. They can help you become more efficient, or they can distract you and waste your time. The real question isn't whether phones should be allowed, but whether you have the ability to manage yourself. The teacher ended with, "Maybe the real question isn't, can phones be allowed in our classrooms? But rather, are you ready to use them responsibly and maintain focus on learning?" Classmates, today's discussion shows us one thing clearly. Phones are just tools. What matters is how we choose to use them. It's not the phone that should enter the classroom, but our attitude toward learning and our ability to control ourselves. Thank you for joining this thought-provoking discussion about phones, responsibility, and learning in modern classrooms.